Are you learning Unreal Engine and quietly wondering if you'll ever actually finish a game? I recently surveyed 150 Unreal Engine developers and asked them one question: what's stopping them from finishing their game? And what came back was honestly kind of shocking. 84% of them had already abandoned at least one project. And I understand it. I've abandoned multiple projects myself as well. Although in this survey, the same three problems kept coming up consistently. So today, in this video, I'm going to be walking you through all three problems, what they actually are, why they keep happening, and exactly how to fix them. Before we get started, if you're just starting out, I'm an authorized Unreal Engine instructor, and I have a completely free Unreal Engine beginning course linked below that will teach you the basics of the engine that I think everyone should know. Okay, with that said, let's get into it. So the first one, and this is the big one, it came up more than anything else in the survey. Here's what it looks like. You find a tutorial, you follow along, and at the end of it, it works. It feels great. You do another one. That works too. Over time, you've got a character controller, a basic enemy AI, maybe some UI, all functioning from tutorials. And then you sit down and try and build something on your own. Something that no tutorial covers exactly. And you're completely lost. So you become completely reliant on tutorials to do anything. And the reason it happens is that most tutorials, and I say this as someone who makes tutorials and is guilty of this as well, is sometimes they teach you what to click and not how to think through a problem. So you end up being able to reproduce things you've seen, but you can't actually build independently. The survey had responses like, I can build mechanics or standalone systems, but combining them into a whole working game is still beyond my skills. Here's what actually fixes it. After you finish the tutorial, close it and try and rebuild the thing from scratch without looking. You will get stuck. That is the point. The moment you get stuck and have to figure it out yourself is where the real learning happens. Your brain actually has to solve something instead of just copying. Then, once you've done that, change something. Add one feature that wasn't in the tutorial. Break it on purpose. Now you understand why the nodes connect the way they do, and that understanding transfers to every new problem you hit, even ones you've never seen before. The second one, and this one is sneaky because it doesn't feel like a mistake while it's happening. It goes like this. You have a game idea, so you open Unreal and you start building it. The first few weeks are incredible, you've got movement, you've got a basic level, and things are working. And then you think this needs a crafting system, and an inventory, and an AI, and a day and night cycle, and a save system. And before you've noticed, the project has tripled in size. Every individual addition made sense at the time, but now finishing it feels impossible. The survey was full of this, over-ambitious scope. My idea is too big for one person. I get to a system and immediately think I'm not smart enough to do this. So the fix here is a concept called Minimum Viable Product, MVP. It comes from the startup world, but I think it applies perfectly to game dev. The idea is simple. What is the absolute smallest, most stripped back version of your game that is still actually fun to play? That's your MVP. That's what you should build first. That's what you finish. Not the full version, not the dream version, the version that proves the core idea works. Now just look at Celeste. This is one of my favorite 2D platformer games to play. Although the original Celeste started as a prototype built in just 4 days during a game jam. And I think this is actually a really smart way to develop your games. A good way to think about it is if you stripped out every feature except the absolute core of what makes your game fun, what's left? That's the thing. Just that thing is your minimum viable product. Everything else you want to add can be a bonus. Small and polished will always beat big and unfinished. A tight, complete game that does one thing really well will get more players, more feedback, and teach you more than a massive project that never ships which has 10 billion features. And once you've shipped one MVP, you have the confidence and skills and the momentum to go bigger in the next one. The third one is the one that tends to hit people a bit later in their journey, once they've gotten past tutorial hell, once they're building more independently, and it quietly derails them. The survey had responses that basically said, I can build individual mechanics, but I have no idea how a real game is supposed to be wired together. Where does the data get stored? Why should you store it in certain places? And the reason that happens is that nobody really has many tutorials on game architecture, how your systems are supposed to talk to each other, where your data should live, how to structure your project so it doesn't collapse under its weight as it grows. And I'll be honest, I do think this is kind of an intermediate topic, although there's this amazing video by Jonas Tyrilla. He's an indie dev who has made many successful games, and he made a video called Best Code Architecture for Indie Games. I'll make sure there's a link to it somewhere in the description of the video. In that video, it gives some really good advice on how you should structure your game projects. Now, if you look at all three of the problems, tutorial hell, scope creep, and how you should structure your projects, none of these are really specific Unreal Engine problems. They're kind of all finishing problems. And the reason they're so common is that nobody teaches you how to finish. But building a game is a completely different skill. It's knowing how to think through problems, how to keep a project under control, and how to make decisions that keep you moving forward. That's actually something I've been thinking about a lot with my own program. It teaches you how to make games in Unreal, the full process, not just individual mechanics. But recently, I've opened up a limited number of one-to-one coaching calls to go alongside with it, because I found the fastest way to get unstuck isn't always more content. Sometimes it's just having someone work through the actual problem with you directly. So if that sounds interesting, there's a link in my bio to check out my program. Spots are limited though, but if you're serious about finishing a game, that's where to go. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you're just getting started with Unreal Engine, make sure to check out this video on the screen right now. Bye!